Yeah, this is going to sound crazy, but every moment is a gift. Life, your life, is always in the present moment. And in the present moment, it's wrapped on infinite possibilities of what is. And what is your perception of it. And when you meet each experience with gratitude, be it joy, gratitude, joyful gratitude, or challenge, you discover the strength to live fully and to live authentically. Our job is to embrace each moment as a sacred teacher. For in doing so, we unleash the power of no longer being a victim, but rather to realize that life and our experience of life is a creation through our perception of it. You see, we get goofy about how we look at life and think that we can change the world. We don't have that power. What we can do is change our perception of the world. That changes our experience. That's our power. But a lot of the teachers out there don't want to teach that to you because it's a difficult thing to buy into. You want to believe that you can change the conditions. You want to believe you can change your partner. You want to believe you can change your kids. You can't. You can change your perception of them. And when you change your perception of them, guess what? You have the experience of how you perceive them. If you perceive a child as helpless, they will be helpless. If you perceive a child as confident and always moving forward, that's what you'll see in that child. That energy that you put out as you're looking at that child, it's a vibration that's picked up by that child. It's unconscious, but they pick up that vibration and say, oh, that person sees me as moving forward. That person sees me as bright. That's an interesting thing. Because if you think about it and break it down to the finest of levels, all you and I are energy. And right now I'm vibrating at a frequency and you're vibrating at a frequency. And the frequency that I'm vibrating at, because you've tuned into this, is having an impact on the frequency that you're vibrating at. It's all at the very subconscious level. It's at a level that's not conscious. So it comes back to the idea, who are you letting into your life? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Because the consciousness of those people, the energy or the frequency of those people will impact you. There's no question to that. We're not that friggin' great that we can block out everything. That's why it's important that the real spiritual journey is to remind yourself every moment of every day to accept what is. To accept what is allow it to move through you, release it without holding on to it, and then being fully present in the next moment. That's the journey, to be that observer while fully experiencing all that life has to offer. We forget that. We've closed our heart down to certain experiences. We have preferences, right? And when something doesn't meet our preferences, we close down to that. But what we don't realize is that when we close down to one thing, we're closing down to so much more. I believe, because everything I say is an opinion, I don't care who the teacher is, it's an opinion. I believe we're here to experience as much life as possible. And I believe that my sole purpose is to become more aware of all that life has to offer. And how can I be more fully present in all that life is offering me? So my number one value in the world is to become more aware. And I've been working at it hard, and I'm about this far in my journey. Let me put it where you can see it, that far. I'm not that far because I forget the moment. We all do. And you know what? It's okay. We don't have to judge ourselves. We just have to ask the question. Here's the question. Did I do my best based on where I was in that moment? And if you can say yes to that, you're in a great place. You've got a lot to be grateful for. That's why be grateful for every moment. and start to realize in that moment you did do your best based on the level of awareness you were in that moment. Will it be your best ever? No. You'll do better than that in the future. Why? Because you're becoming more aware and you know you can. Life is a step-by-step journey. It's a journey that never ends. You're not going to get to the end place. So stop trying to be there now. Enjoy every moment. It's life, and life is a gift. Every moment of it is a gift. Remind yourself of that. When you look at your partner, you look at your children, you look at your parents, you look at your friends. Everything is temporary. Be blessed and see the good in the moment. Much love, everyone.